All right, Cole, good to get the chance to talk to you again. It's been quite some time since you stepped on the ice here in Winnipeg. We talked a couple of months ago what that first experience would be like. So what was it like for you to finally step back on the ice here at MTS Iceplex?
Well, it was nice. It was nice to be back on the ice. And then as we started moving around out there, I think it took a little bit to get back going. The first 30 minutes, the body was just sort of figuring it out again, but I think it got a little bit better as it went on.
Let's talk about that for a while too. Just having to deal with that quarantine, how tough was that for you and the other guys that were going through that quarantine to finally be able to step back on the ice here today?
Yeah, I think it was just different. It's just so different from any other year of playing hockey, really. I mean, I think it was 17 or 18 days for me. I know some guys it was even longer. They were off the ice. So usually you take maybe that much amount of time off after the last game of the season until you start your training again. But to have that amount of time off the ice, I mean, they had workouts for us to do in the hotel room and keep us busy and keep your body sort of in as good condition as you can, but nothing quite matches up to skating.
And then finally being able to skate with your teammates, a lot of them returning from last season. Was it just instant chemistry all over again?
I don't know about that. I think some of us were just trying to get our feet back underneath us today. But yeah, it was a lot. It's nice to be, first of all, out of the hotel room, and second of all, back with all the guys. So being around all the guys again was a lot of fun. And yeah, it's always fun to compete and practice. And I think we worked hard today.
Yeah, it's all signs pointing towards an all-Canadian division this year in the American Hockey League. Obviously very few teams in that Canadian division. What challenges do you think that's going to bring whenever we start playing games here for the Moose?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, usually the fans when we play the other Canadian teams are a big factor, and they do a great job bringing energy. But obviously, fans won't be a part of the season this year, and I think it's hard to tell. Just we talked about it a little earlier. We're not even quite sure what our schedule looks like yet this year, but looking forward to getting to play those teams. They were all good matchups for us last year.
And what kind of goals have you set for yourself this year, Cole? Like I said, it's a season unlike any other, but what kind of goals are you planning to set for yourself whenever the season does get underway?
Yeah, I think just improving upon last year. Last year, there's a little bit more. I want to say there was more unknown last year, but this year without a schedule, I guess we're guessing a little bit too. But just as far as having a year of the American League of experience, I think you just sort of are more aware of what you're going up against each night and understand how consistent you have to be every day to remain competitive in the league. And that's something that I want to be able to do.